packed house, and that's awesome to see. What a privilege it is to be here today. I'm glad you joined us. My name is Ken Scarlett. I have the privilege of serving as Chief of Police here at the Springfield Police Department. And today is a very, very exciting day, as well as a unique day in the fact that we have not only new officers that we're swearing in, we have 3 lateral officers that we're swearing in, and we have 7 individuals that we're promoting. So great opportunity for me as the Chief of Police to participate in this, and we have a great group of individuals up here. I'm looking forward to today's ceremony. So just want to let you all know today's ceremony is about you all, so if you'd like to take photos, please stand up, take photos, move about, whatever you'd like, and then at the end of the ceremony we'll certainly have opportunity to take group photos as well. So before we begin today, I'd like to make a few introductions, and I'll start with Mayor Misty Busher. We'll have the privilege of hearing from her momentarily. Next, I'd like to make special introductions of my senior staff. I've got a handful of them getting promoted today, but the other members of my senior staff include Deputy Chief Andy Dodd, Deputy Chief Josh Dunkel, Commander Joe Beal, and the lady that keeps us all in line, our office coordinator, Stephanie Phillips, and she's responsible for all this. A few more introductions. I see that Alderman Chuck Redpath has joined us. Thanks, Alderman. Appreciate you coming. Additionally, we have Chief of Staff Mike Disco and Communications Director Haley Wilson have joined us from the city side. Well, to our newest of officers, as you enter this profession of law enforcement, it's a crucial time in our history. Never before has our profession seen the level of scrutiny or the level of distrust towards each of us who have or will be taking that ever sacred oath to protect the most vulnerable. The great news that I'm proud to deliver and that you have already seen is that this agency is prepared not only through financial resources but also through the critical training hours for your success here at our agency. This is in large part due to our cadre staff, which is led by Lieutenant Ron Williams, Sergeant Brandon Golden, and John Dorsey. Those guys are a huge help to this agency, and we wouldn't be where we are without them. As you will soon find out, men, these 3 will ensure that in a few short days you all are going to be prepared to answer that call for service, knowing that danger looms ahead. I want you all to know that I have the utmost confidence that you will succeed in the day-to-day operations of law enforcement. And the reason you ask, why do I have that confidence? Well, it goes beyond the great things that I've already talked about and focuses on the exact reason why you're given the opportunity to wear the SPD blue. My confidence in you exudes because of your high level of character and your ability to deliver dignity to those who we serve. You see, this noble calling is much more about the process than it is the outcome. Of course, it is our obligation to uphold the laws, to make critical life-altering decisions, and ultimately sometimes to arrest individuals. These tasks are critical in the mission of law enforcement. But the question I ask you is this: how will you deliver the message, and how will you treat everyone whom you deal with? The answer is very simple: with dignity. You see, oftentimes we deal with individuals when they are at their absolute worst, whether that's victims, witnesses, or suspects. The impression you impart on these individuals leaves a longer lasting taste than the outcome of that specific call. How will you be known? What type of officer will you become? Will you choose to treat others with dignity and respect, knowing that you're representing a much larger organization than that nameplate on the front of your uniform? Your goal as you enter law enforcement must be to seek and serve and protect our citizens in a dignified manner. Now I turn my attention to those being promoted today. And each of you have served in a multitude of roles throughout your tenure at the Springfield Police Department. I've had the distinct pleasure of witnessing that and couldn't be more proud of all of your accomplishments. I've seen you succeed in both formal and informal leadership roles. And it is your lasting legacy, based upon how you treat those whom you supervise, that will live well beyond your career here at the SPD. Officer Chalkley and Officer Reynolds, sergeants with the SPD, play a vital role in the mentorship and the development of the youngest of officers. Your intentional interaction with your team will ensure success on a day-to-day basis. Sergeant Lynn and Sergeant Maddox. Lieutenants have the distinction to oversee the entire city during the course of their shift. Your management of all personnel, as well as the key assets, will lead to necessary trust and commitment from your subordinates. Lieutenant Graves, the position of commander in the Criminal Investigations Division is crucial, as this division handles many noteworthy cases that have a profound effect on the safety of our community. Commander Pickford, the Deputy Chief of the Criminal Investigations Division, must understand the bigger picture as to how all members of the division can work in concert with one another, as well as the officers throughout our agency and beyond. And Assistant Chief Mumaw, this position requires 100% commitment and dedication to every officer who calls SPD their home. Servant leadership is not only important, it is necessary, as our obligation must be to foster a positive and healthy environment with this team. I know this, that the 7 of you are competent. I know that the 7 of you are capable. And now that I expect that the 7 of you be committed in your new roles of leadership at the Springfield Police Department. That's ever crucial. And it is at this time I'd like to introduce the woman who has chosen to lead the city of Springfield with dignity, Mayor Misty Busher.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you all for being here today. It is an honor to be here. Today is my 27th day in office. I'm newer than some of you, right? I want to let you know that this ceremony is special to me for many, many reasons. I've had the pleasure of retaining your chief, Chief Ken Scarlett, as the chief of the City Police Department, and I want to acknowledge him as the leader he is today. I've said it from the first day that I took office that I had the honor of keeping him as police chief because he is my chief. The reason he is my chief is he is your chief. He has actively worked to listen to the sworn men and women of the Springfield Police Department, and their concerns are my concerns, and he deeply cares about each and every one of you. I can guarantee that. That's what makes this man my police chief. So thank you. I understand that this swearing-in ceremony is something very special to Officers Garrison, Officer Hayes, Officer Parrish, Officer Osborne, Officer Schultes, Officer Zedek Hillen, and Officer Walter, who I will add shares the same wedding anniversary as the mayor, except he's married to Chrissy behind him. The mayor has the same wedding anniversary as Chrissy and Jacob. But this is an honor to witness those of you who are here for the first time graduate from your police academy and join the Springfield Police Department. When we see the men and women of our great city graduate from this police academy and start their career with our police force, it is truly both their honor and our honor. Their honor to serve and our honor to be alongside of them. Thank you for joining the Springfield Police Department, each and every one of you. For those of you being promoted, Sergeant Chokley, Sergeant Reynolds, Lieutenant Lynn, Lieutenant Maddox, Commander Graves, Deputy Chief Pickford, and Assistant Chief Mumaw. This promotion ceremony is an indication of what years and years of hard work and dedication can lead to. I deeply understand for each of you and your families, this moment did not come easily for any of you. It came with devotion. It also came with the service to the Springfield community, hard work, quickly pivoting, constant learning, and constant improvement. We understand these accomplishments took patience and commitment for you and your family, so thank you. I want to take a moment to point out, and I am your second female mayor ever of this city, that our newest deputy chief, Sarah Pickford, is the first female in this role for over 20 years. And it is an honor to serve alongside you as a leader. So thank you, Sarah. I also want to take a moment right now to acknowledge all of the family members that are here today. Family has to inspire each and every one of us, support us, and continue to stand alongside us through adversity. Ultimately, many of us only get to where we are because of our family. So I want to thank every family member that is here today and those not present for their support. So at this moment, I would like to ask all of us to applaud the family of the Springfield Police Department. I truly believe this is one of the finest police forces in Illinois, and dare I say, in our entire nation. You take this responsibility, all of you, as an indication of your honor and your dedication and your commitment to the city of Springfield. This is not a small achievement, it is a profound achievement, and as mayor, I thank you all for your service. Thank you.
Mayor, we thank you for those words. I thank you for your trust in our organization and our mission. I appreciate that very much. Okay, at this time the fun begins. We're going to begin our pinning ceremony, and we'll start with our newest of officers who will be sworn in. And again, this is your opportunity to move about, get as many photos if you want. As I call the officer's name, obviously someone's been designated to do the pinning. You can find your way on up here. We're going to take care of that right here in front of this board. So. All right, without further ado, Casey Garrison, come on up. Casey attended Glenwood High School. He is engaged to his fiancee Amber and has one son, Cohen. Casey is being pinned by his fiancee Amber. All right, next up is Darian Hayes. Darian attended Southeast High School and Lincoln Land Community College, where he achieved an associate degree in construction occupation. He's currently an Army reservist with the rank of specialist. He's being pinned by his mother, LaTanya Hayes. Congrats, Mom.
Thank you.
Next up is Cody Osborne. Cody attended Tri-City High School. He's currently a member of the Illinois Air National Guard with the rank of Staff Sergeant. He's married to his wife Amanda and has a daughter, Eliana, and is being pinned by both of them. Good job. Next up is Brady Parrish. Brady attended Glenwood High School. He also served in the United States Marine Corps, earning the rank of corporal. Brady has the distinct privilege of being pinned by his father, retired SPD officer Troy Parrish. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, next up is Colby Schultes. Colby attended Athens High School and Lincoln Land Community College, where he achieved an associate's degree in applied science and criminal justice. Colby is being pinned by his mother, Kelly Schultes. Next up is Jacob Walter. Jacob attended Glenwood High School. He also served in the United States Marine Corps, earning the rank of sergeant. He's married to his wife, Chrissy, has a 3-year-old son, Bo, and they are expecting a daughter in August, and is being pinned by his wife, Chrissy. And Jacob's father is also retired Springfield Police Department Officer Chris Walter. Next up is Devin Zadok Hillen. Devin is from the Springfield area. He attended Riverton High School, and Devin will be pinned by his grandfather, John Zadok. All right, next up are our 3 laterals who come to us from other agencies, and we'll begin with Jacob Atwood. Jacob attended North Green High School. He was a member of the United States Marine Corps, earning the rank of corporal. He previously served with the Jacksonville Police Department. He has 1 daughter, Aria Rose, and he's being pinned by his girlfriend, Anley Gertis. Next up is Zachary Fitzgerald. Zachary attended Decatur St. Teresa High School and Illinois College, where he achieved a degree in criminal justice. Zachary previously spent 2 years with the Mount Vernon Police Department. He's married to his wife, Chloe, and she's doing the pinning. And last but not least is Colin Amaro. Colin attended Sacred Heart Griffin High School and Western Illinois University, where he achieved a bachelor's degree in science. He spent previously 3 years with the Springfield Police Department and then moved on to Brownsburg, Indiana Police Department, where he spent 4 years, and we are lucky to have him back. Colin is married to his wife, Lindsay, has 2 children, Nolan and Graham, and they are working on the honors. All right, so we're going to ad-lib a little bit here, and I'm going to perform the oath of office. So if I could get you guys, we're going to try and do 2 rows right in front of this screen right here. If you all want to come back, put the tallest in the back. All right, then raise your right hand. Repeat after me. To the people of the city of Springfield.
To the people of the city of Springfield.
I state your name.
I, Jacob Atwood,
Do solemnly pledge.
do solemnly pledge
Upon my honor as a police officer.
upon my honor as a police officer
That I will faithfully execute.
that I will faithfully execute
The duties of a police officer.
the duties of a police officer
Of the city of Springfield.
of the city of Springfield
To the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I pledge that my every act
I pledge that my every act
will exemplify honesty and thought,
will exemplify honesty and thought,
word and deed,
word and deed,
justice fairly administered,
justice fairly administered,
moral courage to avoid evil and its temptations,
moral courage to avoid evil and its temptations,
intelligent obedience to the commands of my superiors,
intelligent obedience to the commands of my superiors,
and a readiness at all times to do my best.
and a readiness at all times to do my best
To protect the property and lives of our citizens.
to to protect the property and lives of our citizens.
It shall be my unswerving purpose
It shall be my unswerving purpose
to be friendly but impersonal,
to be friendly but impersonal,
courteous but firm,
courteous but firm,
and charitable to the inadvertent violator.
and charitable to the inadvertent violator.
I will uphold the Constitution,
I will uphold the Constitution,
enforce the laws of the United States of America,
enforce the laws of the United States of
the
America,
state of Illinois,
the state of Illinois,
and the city of Springfield.
and the city of Springfield.
Congratulations, Mayor Walton. Well, as referenced in the bios that we read, there are 5 of our newest officers who have prior military service or who are currently serving in the National Guard. Springfield Police Department provides a pin representing your branch of service for you to proudly display, and those can be found in your gift bags under your seats. I wear my pin with honor, and I would expect that you all to do the same. Okay, at this time, let's transition to the promotion ceremony. Again, when I read your name, just come up, and if you're doing the pinning, you'll make your way up here as well. We're going to begin with Troy Chalkley. All right, Troy has been with the Springfield Police Department for 18 years and served in a variety of roles to include Proactive Crimes Unit, Crisis Intervention Team, and the FTO. Most recently, Troy was an Academy Advisor at Macon County Law Enforcement Training Center for our newest recruits here. Troy is currently attending Western Illinois University. He's married to his wife, Heather, has 2 children, Emerson and Madison, and 1 granddaughter, Indy, and is being pinned by Heather and Emerson. I should mention Troy has over 27 years in law enforcement experience, previously serving with the Schuyler County Sheriff's Office. Next up is Michael Reynolds. Michael's been with the Springfield Police Department for 11 years and served in a variety of roles to include street crimes, PAC, SIG, Emergency Response Team. Michael attended Tri-City High School, Lincoln Christian University, and the University of Illinois at Springfield, achieving a master's degree in organizational leadership. Previous award recipient of the Silver Suarez Award and 2 unit citations. He's married to his wife, Amber, and it says right here 10.5 years. Is being pinned by Amber. Next up is Tyler Lynn. Tyler's been with the Springfield Police Department for 17 years. Previous assignments include field training officer, field training sergeant, and a sergeant in the street crimes unit. Tyler attended AC Central High School and Western Illinois University, where he achieved a bachelor's degree in law enforcement and justice administration. He's a 2-time SPD Silver Suarez Award winner and has also received the Chief's Unit citation. He's married to his wife, Nicole, and as you can see, have 4 lovely daughters, Bella, Emma, Ava, and Sophia, and they are pinning them right now. Next up is Jared Maddox. Jared has been with the Springfield Police Department for 16 years and previously served with the Emergency Response Team, the Mobile Field Force Team, Crisis Intervention Team, Field Training Officer, Street Crimes Unit Officer and Sergeant. Most recently was the Sergeant in the Investigations Division. Jared attended Rochester High School and Lincoln Land Community College, achieving an associate's degree in criminal justice. He's also received the Chief Unit citation for Street Crimes Unit. He's married to his wife, Devin, and has 2 children, Mason and Blake, and Mason is getting them pinned up. There. Good job, buddy. All right, next up is Brian Graves. In 9 short days, Brian will have completed his 27th year with the Springfield Police Department. Brian's a previous member of the Emergency Response Team, Field Training Officer, Field Training Sergeant, Proactive Crime Unit. He attended Lanphier High School and Lincoln Land Community College and was assigned to the U.S. Army and ultimately achieved the rank of Sergeant. Brian has achieved 2 Porter Williams Award and the Illinois Law Enforcement Medal of Honor. Has a son, Keegan, boy, you guys are quick, and was just pinned by his father, retired Assistant Deputy Chief of the Springfield Police Department, John Graves. Congratulations. Next up is Sarah Pickford. Sarah's been with the Springfield Police Department for 20 years, previously serving as a detective of the Criminal Investigations Division, Crisis Intervention Team, Peer Support, and the Recruiting Team. Sarah attended Ramsey High School, University of Illinois Springfield, and she's currently working on her master's degree in public safety. She previously completed the Northwestern School for Police Command. She's married to her husband, Chris, has 3 children, Tristan, Kerrigan, and Austin is doing the pinning. And finally, Don Mumo. Don has spent over 29 years in law enforcement, 22 of those years with the Springfield Police Department. Previously served as a member of the Emergency Response Team and the Proactive Crimes Unit. Don attended Lanphier High School, Southern Illinois University at Carbondale, achieving a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He's a previous Porter Williams Award. Married to his He's married to his wife, Stacy. They have 2 children, Hunter and DJ, who's also a Springfield police officer. And Stacy did the pinning, so congratulations. We'll have the opportunity to read the Code of Ethics. This is something that typically is reserved for our swearing-in ceremonies, but it really applies to all of us that wear this badge with honor and pride. So I'm going to read it, and anyone associated with law enforcement, I would encourage you to listen to the words very carefully. And it says, as a member of the Springfield Police Department, my first duty is to serve the people of the city of Springfield. I will safeguard lives and property, protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder. Above all else, I shall respect the constitutional rights of all people to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied as an example to all, maintaining courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. I will be honest in thought and deed in both my personal and professional life. I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature that is confided in me in my official capacity will be kept ever secret unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duty. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, or animosities or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise for crime and with relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the laws courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith and accept it as a public trust to be held so long that I am true to the ethics of police service. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself to my chosen profession, that of law enforcement. Those are the Code of Ethics. Well, let me close today's ceremony by saying this. A word of advice to everyone here, especially these guys in the front rows. The most crucial support system that you all have is seated in the rows behind you. Your family is responsible for a major part of your success. Ensure that you give them the honor and the respect that they deserve, not just for this monumental accomplishment, but more importantly, for being there for you on a day-to-day basis. Continue to lean on them for guidance and support, and they'll help you through the rest of your career. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our newest officers and our newest. That concludes today's ceremony. We have refreshments available. Obviously, there's an opportunity to take photos up here. Stick around as long as you would all like. And I'd love to converse with you all. So thanks for coming.